Guys, everyone completed the task, guys, which I gave yesterday. Any issues? Any doubts on that? Okay, so let's discuss, guys. So I forgot to mention, guys, this is the envelope means which is we should use in the web service purpose, guys. Okay, so it's not required. I forgot. So we can remove this one, guys. Open and the closing tag both. So then we can try using this code, guys. Value of select. So now if I save this one, run here. See, guys, we are extracting as a different rows. Okay. Previously it was a different, guys. Previously it's look like this format. Yes or no? So whenever we use this one, this condition, it's printing as a this format, guys. Okay. So in the last it's printing a one value. Let's see what is this. It's showing as a return, guys. Okay. So we can ignore the value. Okay. This way it will print using this condition, guys, using this code, guys. Okay, using this code. So if you want to print as a new line, we can print, guys. Okay, so yesterday we have seen for each condition how it will work for the for each condition for all the employees. Okay, so um so without using for each condition we did not try, right? Let's try. I'm using a comment. So here it means the X path is we have to give a report data and report entry, guys. Okay, so we have used a for each condition in comment. So we have to use the X path as this way. So let's save this from this code, guys. So just copy, open the new value, guys. So it's extracting only one value. It means post employee record. It's not executing this condition, guys. This X path, this value. Why? Because of X path is invalid. Path is okay. The X path we should give from report entry onwards, guys. Report data, report entry, both we should give. Then only it will execute, guys. So here we have used in the for each condition. So that is the reason we don't use again here, guys. In this case, okay. So if you use the for each condition, it will execute for the all the employees, all the records. If you are not using, it will print a specific one, guys. Okay. So even if you use a for each condition, you want as a first value. So first the employee ID. Okay. So how we can identify? So this case on what purpose means uh, some cases. So we have a multiple positions, guys. So one employee have the multiple positions or multiple compensation change. Okay. So in that case, so we will receive a two compensations or two positions. So in that case, so we can use a different condition. But if we want to print as a first one, okay, code will confuse guys which one it will take. So that is the reason it's going to fail the XSLT code. If we want to use a first one, so we can use using this format guys. We can use a same condition means we can use square bracket. Inside square bracket, we can take a position guys. First position, right? So it means this employee ID having the two condition guys. One is type is a employee ID. Another condition is take a first one. Take a first one guys. Okay. It will work. Let's see. It's printing only one employee guys. Okay. It did not save. Yeah. So here it's not working guys. Why? Because of so we have to take as a not here guys. If you take in the worker level condition, if we can use the condition here, first worker, it will print guys. Or first report entry level we can use guys. I think here we should use the condition as a one. It will print a only one employee record guys. Okay. This way we can use these conditions guys. Inside square bracket we can use a position. If we want to second position, second employee record, we can take a square bracket as a second, and we are expecting as a 21001, right? So now if you run this integration, this one, it will print a 21002 guys. If you change it to 3, it will print a third employee record guys. So this way we can, if you want, we can use it in the this way guys. Inside the square bracket, we can take a position of the which tag we want to extract. Okay. This is the one condition. And so for example, if we want to print only global model service USA, so if any employee having the other than the global model service USA, we don't want to print in the output file. Okay. In that case, so how we can do guys? Let's see. So how many total? 679 records. Okay. Now, so if we want a print only global model service USA employees guys, how we can print guys?
If conditions.
You need to
Yes,
use the
correct.
if condition.
Yeah. So yesterday we have discussed about the if condition, right? So for each and if condition. If we use the if condition, where we can use guys?
Before for each condition.
For each.
Yes, before for each condition. If you use the after for each, what will happen? It will loop the every record. It will rip the every record and check the condition. It will fail the condition. Okay, so it will it will go back, guys. Okay, so again, how it works, let's see. I will show you. um, if condition. Okay, I will check the both ways, guys. We can put here before for each, after for each. Okay, so both it will extract the same data, but small difference is there. Let's see. So I don't know, guys, how what is the syntax of the if condition. How we can check, guys? But I know we can use the if condition. But I don't know syntax of the if condition. You just go to the here Google if condition in accessibility. So mostly we will have a stat for pro, guys. You can check here. So it will display if test equal to this is the X path, guys. Okay. So we will have a green color checkbox, guys. Okay. Green color checkbox. It means which is a correct syntax, proper syntax. So we can use this condition, guys. If test equal to, okay, and if closing here. So you just copy entire thing, go to accessibility. So we want to close the if condition before for each, guys. After for each we have using, right. So then closing time before for each condition. And here let's see, this is the X path, guys. Okay, this is the X path we should give. This is the one X path. Okay, node slash ABC not equal to empty. This condition not equal to empty. ABC not equal to empty. And this is the one more condition. These three conditions satisfy, then only it will go into the inside the if condition, guys. It will trigger this data. Otherwise, it will fail and it will come back to here. Okay. Then again come back to the if condition, guys, for each condition, guys. It will check the report data, report entry. So it will come to the second employee. Second employee, this condition is checking or not. If it's not satisfying, again here the condition is going to fail. Again it will come back to the for each condition. It will take a third employee. For third employee record it will check. Okay. Based on that, it will work, guys. The if and for each condition. Let's remove the let's remove this entire code and we can use our own code, guys. Tell me, guys, so how we can use the XPath? What is the XPath to test the this global model service ERP applies?
WD company is
Company.
at the rate of WD descriptor slash at the rate of WD.
Okay. WD slash. Okay. Then equal to
Equals
company name. Okay. So which is single quotation. Okay. So this is the one. Let's see. Only this data will be print, guys. Other than this, it will not print. Total 679 employees. Let's see, guys. Total 273 employees having the same company. If you can observe this output file, only global modern service USA, guys. Okay. So this way, this if condition will work, guys. Okay. So we have a one more scenario, guys. For example, Uh, for example, if global model service USA, okay, then print a employee ID and company. Okay, if other than this employee, other than this company, guys, if any employee out of this company, so we want to print as a only employee ID. We don't want to print a company name, guys, or we want to print as a company as a other guys, others, or if it's a global model service USA, we can print a employee ID and company name as a USA or GMS USA, GMS USA. So if any other company, we can print it as a others, guys, others, other company. So how we can use those type of condition? So if else condition.
Else condition.
Yeah, let's see, is there if else condition in the XSLT or not? So, so this employee, some other person is request a. So I want to implement like this. If test satisfying, print it as a something text and else this value. So he raise a request. He raise a question, guys. So let's see. So someone answers under answer section. Someone given the some solution and they given as a tick mark. Green color tick mark means it's a exact solution for that question. Okay. So what the suggestion, guys?
When
choose.
condition they use, not if else.
So in necessarily there is no if else condition. So in that case, we can use a choose when condition, guys. When otherwise. Okay. So you can copy entire thing. So where we can use, we don't want to use if condition right now. So we can use, okay, choose when test equal to, when first condition, we can use this one, guys. Okay, first when condition. I'm going to remove if condition, closing tag also. I have used the choose. Inside the choose, we have a when condition, guys. When condition, when condition satisfy what value we want to print, when condition close. Okay, so here this is the otherwise condition, guys. Otherwise, after this we can print, guys. Okay, so if when this company satisfy global model service USA, what are the values we want to print, guys? So first employee ID, okay. Then what value, guys? I'm using the comment these values. Okay. Employee ID. Then I want to print as a, okay, GMS USA. Tell me how we can print that value. GMS USA. Huh? Yes. We can take a, it's a free text value, right? So we can take a text value, guys. Text value as a GMS USA. Okay. This is the one condition. If this condition satisfied, okay, it will print the this data. Okay. If this condition is not satisfied, it means if this employee not belongs to global model services. In that case, so what will happen? It will trigger to otherwise condition, guys. Okay. If we want, we can use the one more when condition, guys. If you want to check other condition as a global motor service, UK, okay, we can use one more when condition here, okay, no problem. But so we are going to check only two condition, USA, non-USA, okay. For this one, for otherwise condition, what data we want to print, guys? First employee ID, then here other
Others.
company, other company, okay, and choose closing here, choose open here, inside the choose, we have right here one condition, when closing here, and otherwise condition, otherwise closing here, and choose, we have closing here, guys. Okay, whenever we want to use a when condition, we should use a choose condition, guys. Inside choose condition, then only we can use the when condition, when otherwise. Okay, so let's save this one and run. It will print the all the records. Okay, uh, the employee is not extracting proper way, but companies, why start printing this employee is? It's working for the remaining other people. See, okay. So let's see employee ID and other company. Okay, so employee ID GMS USA, guys. Okay, this way it's printing the data. Okay, as expected, guys. Yes or no? The total records also 679. Okay, total all records got extracted, guys. So why this records not printing as the employee IDs? Very less records. Employee ID. Why? Because of, guys?
So few of the employees might not have employee reference ID. Sir.
Well, every employee of the employer reference. Every employer. So let's check the last employees record, right? Let's check with this employees. Uh, this is the employee ID. Okay. So what we have used the code, guys?
Sir, we give an employee ID reference. They gave employee contingent worker ID, no sir. That's why they.
Yes, correct. So if you go to the our code, what value we have used the worker WD the reference ID is a employee ID. So in this case, the employee ID is a no longer available for the contingent workers case. But still it's showing as employee ID above. But in the reference, we can observe it's a worker ID, contingent worker ID, guys. That is the reason it's printing as a empty records, guys. Okay, this way we can identify, guys. Okay, so if you go to the, if you're not printing in the here, you can go to the data first. Go to the data, XML data, to scroll down. So why is printing which employee? For example, last employee, we can consider as a last employee. We can check what is the code we have written here. We have written the code as a worker slash workday ID slash employee ID. So we go to there worker slash workday ID, employee ID checking type as a check. There is no data at the employee level. Okay. This way we can identify the issues guys in real time also. Okay. While developing the integration, so okay, so we have to send a employee ID under the company. We have to send guys. So we did not use employee ID because of we are already extracting in the here. So we directly use a WD ID slash WD type equal to employee ID we are extracting. So we can run a multiple times. We can observe all the employees data is extracted proper way or not. In real time, they will give you a 30 fields, 50, 70 fields, guys. Okay, it is a difficulty to check the those many fields. Okay, we have to check each and every field, then we can give the file to them. Okay, so we have to test all the positive negative test cases like employee ID, contingent workers, future hires, past hires, future termination, past termination. This all the records we have to test guys. Okay, so once we identify the solution, the issue, so how we can implement this to resolve this issue guys. So if they need a employee ID, so directly we can take a employee ID tag guys to print a value. Okay, so this is the one solution. So another solution is using the same thing we can print it guys. So in that case, the business requested we don't want to print a content workers information. So in the filter, in the report filter, we can give it guys. But in the core connector, some other integration doesn't have that feature. So in that case, so how we can use in XSLT code if we want to exclude those content workers information. We don't want to print a content workers information. So what you will do? Where we can use that value? So we can take a if condition, okay, in the above top of the start before starting of the code, okay, we can use a if condition guys. Inside the if condition, we can take a just equal to worker and w type not equal to constant worker, not equal to constant worker ID or equal to only employee ID. We can use two ways guys to put a condition. Okay, either equal to employee ID or not equal to constant worker. Only those employees will be printed in the output file. Okay, so this way we can use a XSLT guys. Okay, so now so we have implemented XSLT. So we want to upload into the tenant guys. So what is our integration? So how we can attach that XSLT guys?
How to create access antennas.
Yes, first we have to create XSLT transformation, and then to come back to edit transformation section. Here we can call that, we can use exact name to call the file name guys. Okay, so I have opened this one. If you want to download it, you can download from here guys. Okay, so we have already created, so we have done some changes in the XSLT. So how we can attach that file? So we have a, we don't want to create one more XSLT attachment guys. Edit XSLT attachment transformation. This is the one we can delete. and we can attach latest one. Click OK. Then come back to here. We don't need to change, guys. We don't need to change because of the name is same. Okay. So we don't need to touch in the integration. We just go back to click OK, guys. That's it. We don't want to touch anything. So once we attach the file here, so we don't want to touch an integration configuration. We just run the integration. That's it. If you can observe, guys, so first employee ID on the all the records got extracted. Okay. So the issue is here. It's printing a first record as a XML tag as well. Okay. So how we can exclude those XML tags? This XML tag is printing, guys. XML version. This is the one. Yes. UTF-8, encoding UTF-8. So why? Because of it's a we did not declare any file type, guys. So we have to declare a file type. So we can go to the Google. We can just simply what is the issue you are facing. Okay, printing declaration. So this omit declaration equal to yes. If you use this one, okay, it will remove, guys. We can take it as a txt output type. Let's check whether the code is correct or not. It's giving error. Element must be only be used in the top level of the style sheet. So we have to use not here style sheet level. Okay. Still it printing. So we have to check what is the other solution for this. Okay. This way omit XML declaration equal to yes. It will remove the Okay, output file. Maybe it will not work for few functions in the Action XML guys. It will work few functions in the workday. Okay, so we have to test that option guys. So we will see so few more conditions guys in XSLT. Okay, so if you go to W3 schools, we have a different functions guys. So what is the function and what is the use of the function? They will clearly explain here guys. So if you go to the template, what is the template? Okay, so we have used the template right in XSLT. So what is the template match? Okay, how it defined, how it working, and the value of select. So if you want to select any value using the XPath, what is the use of value of select option? Okay, this is the for each condition we have seen right. So it will check the each and every tab. And the short order means if you want to print as a employed as a ascending order, descending order, we can use this short order guys. Okay, same we have seen the if condition. How we can use the if condition? If test equal to condition, this is the closing tag. Okay, between these. So if you want to use any data, we can use like any value or select any data if you want to print. Okay, choose condition. Okay, and the apply conditions we have apply. Okay, on the client. So we have a different functions guys. Okay, in XSLT. So you can check this all the XSLT. This is the XPath tutorial. How we can give the XPath node values and the attributes values and the operators. So how we can identify plus these functions if we want to use a in XSLT level. So how we can use these functions. Okay, XPath examples here. So you can learn lot of things in using the W3 schools guys. Okay, so same way this is the introduction the introduction thing. So we have a advanced XSLT as well. This is the XSLT transformation, the XSLT examples. Okay, so we have a different things guys. Value of select. So if you click on the example explain, it will display the example as well. Okay, different things guys. If you check the all the XML and XSLT in W3 schools, you will get a more knowledge on the XSLT level guys. Okay, so most of the cases we can use a for each condition, choose when if condition. So some other small conditions also we will use guys. Those conditions is like exist, replace, replace functions also we can use guys. Replace in XSLT. So this is the references. Under references, if you scroll down, we have a XSLT elements and XSLT XPath functions guys. So here, so it will display more functions guys. The FN means functions. Node name, node. Return the node name of the argument node. These are the functions guys. If you want to test, you can test it guys. Okay. So we have a lot of functions in XSLT we can use. This is the elements. Okay. Choose, call template, attributes, how to call your attributes. Okay. Apply templates, if condition, import, include, keys, otherwise conditions, style sheet, template, text, transformation, value of select when with param. So we have a replace and translate functions as well. So we have to check guys where it is exactly. Okay. So you can do practice. Okay. Learn more things in the exercise. W3 schools guys. Okay. So take each one as a one example and try to run that using the arcs in XML guys. Using this arcs in XML, you can test more guys. You can learn XSLT guys. We don't need to upload into the workday and we don't need to run the integration, test the code. We don't need to spend that much amount time of. Huh? So you just go to arcs in XML and take a one XML sample and do a code and run this code guys. Okay, it will display output file. So if you use the specific condition how it's working, you can observe guys using this condition. Okay, acts in XML. Do practice guys. Okay, so this way we can do in the outbound integration with the custom transformation guys. We have seen the custom reports transformation, which is no code guys, zero code. We just select a configuration configuration guys. In the edit option, under edit we have a one more option guys, configuration. One more configure options guys. If we select as a custom report transformation, there we can select a pixel length or delimiter, what are the delimiter you need. So then we can easily implement that type of requirement guys. If we want to use the custom transformation, then we go with the XSLT. Under ID XSLT, attach XSLT to here and we can run the integration guys. Okay, this is the two different ways in the transformation guys. Okay, two different ways in the transformation. So we have seen in the general settings get data section as a alternate output files as well, transformation, delivery. Yeah, we have seen the everything in the EIB outbound integration guys. Okay, so this is the XSLT guide. So in tomorrow onwards we start the core connectors. Core connector having the DT guys, document transfer. Okay, which contains the XSLT code guys. Okay, it's a it's need a more XSLT. It means more functions like EDB and XTT functions. Okay, so let's discuss those XSLT tomorrow onwards, guys. Okay, so if you want understanding tomorrow class, do practice today's XSLT class, guys. Okay, with all functions. Okay, so practice in the action XML. If any doubts, reach out to me. No problem. Okay. So till now, any doubts or any EIB inbound or outbound? So EIB is completed, guys. EIB is completed. So any doubts on the EIB, guys?
Uh, Anna, can we get that XSLT file that you showed us? Can you share that, Anna?
Yeah, I will share you the text content. No problem.
Okay, thanks, Anna.
But this XSLT doesn't contain more fields, right? It's just for each condition, choose one. You can take it from the Google also, right?
Yeah, just for the template, Anna.
You can take it from the Google this template as well. That
Okay,
is the
okay.
reason, guys. I'm giving a so I can give the I have a lot of XSLT references. I can give, but if you just see and you can leave it, guys. Okay, this function is very easy. I don't want to practice this XSLT. You feel like that, guys. So you need to do your own, guys. Then only you can survey in the real time, guys. Once you get a job, you can easily where we can get this type of data, where we can get this type of conditions, where we can get this type of issues. We can easily debug those issues and without asking to anyone, you can easily solve those issues, guys. That is the reason I'm asking to check in the Google, guys. Otherwise, I will simply say, so we can use the for each condition. So we don't want to use the choose when condition. So we can use what are the fields we have in the report output file. So I will take five more sample fields, and I will do value of select to how with the XSLT function will work. I will show simply, guys. I don't want to show you open in the Google and searching the showing the all the functions, all the conditions, right? So that's where I show you guys. I want you to explore more things on your side, guys. If you stuck anywhere, let me know. I will also check it that way, and I will explain, guys. Still, you are not. You have tried with 1 day, 2 days. Still, you did not find any solution. Then I will give the solution. I will do and I will give a sample code to you guys. Okay. So I want to explore more on your side, guys. That is the reason. And real time also. So no one will help you guys. Okay. So till now we have seen a custom report, and inbound we have seen a web service case. For outbound purpose also we can use a web service case. Okay. INT 128 OB, click OK. In get data section we have selected custom report earlier. So we can select a web service also. Like for example, regularly most of the companies will use a get workers web service case. Not in EIB, in APIs, in Studio, some other integration types. Mostly they will use a get workers web service case. Why? Because of they want to extract the data from the get workers web service only. Okay. So using the get workers web service, and we can do a transformation. Select a none as of now, and do next, and select file name is a .xml. Click OK and run this integration, guys. How it will display web service whenever you have used a web service, how it will display, guys. Let's see. So this is the launch parameters, guys. Okay. So previously, whenever we have used the custom report, we don't have any launch parameters. Only two launch parameters: file name and document retention policy, guys. Okay. So for this web service, have the prompts. That's why it's showing as here. Even if you use a custom report with the prompt, those prompts will automatically populate here, guys. Okay. So if you want to extract a enter from 1/1/2024, okay, between these dates you want to extract a data, okay, include personal information, include employee information, both information you want to include, we can enable checkbox and click OK, guys. How the web service output file will be displayed, we can see now. Let's open this XML file. It's containing a lot of data. Okay. So this is the parent tag is a get workers response, guys. For report data. For this one as a get workers response. This is the parent tag. Inside this we have entire data. Okay. So this is the parent tag. This contains a lot of data, guys. That's the reason it's opening to very slow. So okay. So this contains the response filters. So this is the opening tag, and this is the closing tag, guys. And the response results it's opening here and the closing here. So total 440 plus we have extracted. Total pages 5 pages, guys. Okay. So the response data. This is the response data. Inside the response data we have a worker. Worker. Each worker as a contains the worker tag, guys. Okay. So we have a employee ID and legal name under legal name data section, name detail data section, under country reference section we have a countries, under name detail section only we have a first name, last name, legal name, this all the information, guys. So if I want to take a first name of the legal name, guys, this is the preferred name, guys. Preferred name is a different and the legal name is a different. So I want to print a first name of the legal name. What is the export for that? Tell me, guys. What is the for each condition here? Until uh, what is the tag we want to take export for each condition, guys?
Get
Okay.
workers
Legal
response
Okay.
and get response data and worker and then the legal name.
Okay.
Sorry,
This is until worker.
personal data.
1 minute. Until
Worker will
response
be
data.
ticked for each.
Until response. 1 minute. 1 minute. Until response data, we have a for each condition. Okay. So then, what is the export to pull a legal name of first name? Tell me, guys. Worker slash worker slash.
Worker data
Okay.
and personal data
Yes.
and then
Yes.
name data,
name data, legal name.
Yes.
legal name data,
Yes.
and then
Name
first name.
data,
First name. Legal name data slash first name, guys.
first.
So this is the entire export we should give if we want to print a first name of the legal name in the web service, guys. So we have same way, we have a different data sections, gender, marital status. We have a different sections, guys. National ID section. If you want a national ID, SSN number if you want to print, we can take a identification data section slash slash
National ID data section.
national ID data section.
Yes.
ID type reference equal to
ID type reference
inside the square bracket.
at the descriptor.
Data descriptor.
Descriptor.
So we can take this value or this code. Only it will be this value. It will be this value. Okay. This way we can use, guys. So if we can observe phone data, we have one here, and phone data we have a here another section. So how we can, if we want to print it as a home phone number if we want to capture. So we will check the communication users type ID as a condition, and we can take a phone data. We have a two types same tags, guys. Okay, so we can take it as a communication users type as a home, and we can take a values, guys. Okay, so if you want to practice do practice well in the XSLT level, you can take a web service and take a all fields to print in the output file, guys. Okay, you will get a more clarity, more knowledge on the X path, guys, main X path. Okay, the conditions, everything we can skip as of now. You can better idea about the X path, guys. Okay, do practice on the get workers web service, downloads for file, and try to print the all the values, guys. Okay, let's see how many you people will do. Okay, so any doubts, guys, till now? So EIB is completed, inbound and outbound both. So till now, any doubts?
Sir, what is the stable version of the XLST?
So XSLT, as of now, we are using the 2.0, but the updated version is the 3.0, guys. 3.0. The recent version is 3.0, it means 3.1, 3.3, 3.2 also introduction. But 3.0 is a very, we have a more flexible options, guys. Okay, some Java functions also we can use using the XSLT 3.0. Okay, but regularly
So
most of the
3.2 is
90
the
companies,
latest one.
most of the companies will use a 2.0 only, guys. So if you want to know about the version XSLT, Wikipedia. So we just go to the stable as of now 3.0, guys. It is introduction on the 2017. So we have a 3.1, 3.2 also. So, but mostly we can call it as a 3.0, guys. XSLT 3.0. Okay. Any other doubts, guys?
Okay, sir.
Bro, how are the real-time requirements regarding integrations concept?
It means we will. Uh, we can-
Sorry, I'm not able to hear you
yeah, no
clearly.
problem. You can ask still, no problem. I'm just asking the intake regarding.